I am a Hypixel Skyblock endgame player with over 8,000 hours, closer to 9,000, on a single profile. All the riches I could ever want. I have all the max skills, but I'm missing one thing. Social 25. But before we get into this video, I do want to ask you guys to please scroll down and subscribe. We are going for 100,000 subscribers, and every subscription means the world to me. I also stream at twitch.tv/Yadi, so make sure to check me out on there, and let's get into the video. After this moment, I knew I could not last without having every single skill maxed, whether it was cosmetic or not. So I immediately got to work. Social is one of the toughest skills to actively grind. The only way to grind it is to either AFK on someone else's island, such as Dulkers, who's going for Social 25 as well. But doing this only grants you 1 XP per minute. 1 XP, that's it. Or if you AFK on your own island, but you have someone else on it, which I currently don't, I'm lonely, I know, you get 2 XP per minute, already doubling your rates. The only other way to get social XP is to have someone visit you, which grants you 15 social XP per unique guest every 24 hours. After 24 hours, they can visit you again, and you get 15 XP again. Keep in mind that for fully maxed social, you need 272,800 XP. Now, I could have just AFK'd on someone else's island for 2,800 hours, but that would be lame and expensive. I pay for my own electricity now. I would also be extremely sad if I had to wait until after 10k hours to hit social 25. So I decided to go with the other two. Although many of you may not have this luxury, I have viewers that AFK on my island. A lot. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're also grinding social. One of the most prominent ones is named Crystal Gods. In fact, well, he was here a little while ago. He's not right now. I'll just go over to the corner. But he's a G. So if I start AFKing social on my island, as long as a viewer is here, I would get 2 XP per hour. Already twice as good as if I were to AFK on someone else's island. The other bonus to AFKing on your own island instead of somebody else's island is if someone decides to visit me, I get a bonus 15 XP. It's perfect. Every time someone unique visited me every 24 hours, it would shave 7.5 minutes off of my egregious time set ahead of me. It's a win-win. Now there is a downside. If Crystal Gods decides to leave my island, I immediately stop gaining social XP until he comes back. What a normal person would do is buy an ult to AFK with at the same time. But I'm lazy and cheap, and I don't want to spend $26, so I'm going to go about it a different way, a better way. So here's the plan. Make a video about something that's going to get a lot of views. I already had an idea for this. I recorded a video a while ago about how an endgame player would start a new profile, and it did phenomenally. However, there were a lot of people in the comments that wanted me to do more of a walkthrough kind of style video and actually show me going through the progression other than just talking about it. So I decided to record a sequel to that video, actually going through and doing the work. You guys might know that I've actually since recorded a third video because the admins updated the game. It's like an infinite content glitch. I am glad I did this because it updated my knowledge on the bits of the early game that have changed since I have done them, which, let's face it, was like 4 years ago, over 4 years ago, and I was able to talk about Portal Hub. For those of you that don't know, Portal Hub was a YouTuber who created an island that was a hub for all the warps around Skyblock. Hundreds of people visited him every single day, and still do, sometimes every hour, just to be able to warp to places they currently don't have travel scrolls for, such as the Spider's Den, such as the Wizard Tower, such as Dwarven Mines is definitely a prominent one. If you are a new player, you should definitely be doing this. It saves a lot of time. So when I mentioned him in my video, I also made sure to talk about how you could /visit Yadi for a much less busy hub. Because odds are, my island will never be full. I'm just not as popular as the man. What, you may be asking? Yadi, you don't have a portal hub on your island. And you'd be right. So I decided to build one. I don't have a montage, but cue the portal hub. And just like that, it's built. Oh my god, it's so cool and so amazing. If I was able to get this built before the video went live, hundreds of people would flock to my island and grant me copious amounts of social XP. Or at least that was the hope. And let me tell you, it paid off. Now, you might be thinking something, Yadi, you're not a talented builder. How did you build this? Well, you're right. I'm not talented at building. I'm not talented enough to make anything that would actually look good. It would just probably be efficient. So I decided to do what many others have done before me, copy a design. Specifically, I remembered that I'm a Squid Kid has a Portal Hub island. It is on his orange profile. I mean, look at how beautiful this island is. Who wouldn't want to use this island? He also has some pixel art. Mona Lisa, Inquisitor Rat, whoever that guy is, Grandma from Cookie Clicker. So I decided to copy it. But don't worry, he originally copied it from Portal Hub, and I'm giving him credit right now. Hopefully he can forgive me. So I downloaded Litematica, created a new Litematica profile, and booted it up. I decided not to use Schematica anymore due to the risk of accidentally hitting the printer button and end up getting banned. I'm sure some of you have learned this the hard way. Yes, I'm talking to the several people in my Discord who are unfortunate enough to have done this. I had never used Litematica before, so it took a little bit to figure out how things had changed and the new features as compared to Schematica. But after not too long, I was able to copy Squid's Island and have my very own Portal Hub. Look at how beautiful it is. It's so amazing. I actually don't know how Squid was able to get these cool skins. I mean, I have an idea, but you think Squid really played that much bingo? Because a lot of these items are exclusive to the bingo shop and are very expensive in terms of bingo points. If I had to guess, it's probably just contraband from a very generous viewer. And as you can see, he also has some pretty unorthodox ways of receiving contraband, like having free carry /P candy pat. So /P candy pat for free carries. Either way, the skins are very cool. And might I say, Squid is pretty clever with some of the things that he was able to do. Look at Squid. Squid saw I was on the island. Yeah, there you go. Take your credit, man. Take your credit. What happened to shame? Oh, no, use code. No. Now, a couple things I did actually build myself that were not inspired by Squid was build separate spaces for the builds I already had on my island, such as this auto brewer, which is still updated on, and I have a video on it if you want to know how to build it. Otherwise, just /visit me. You can skem it yourself. Otherwise, I believe I have the skem still in my Discord. Check the description for that. And I also have an area for the foraging island build. This one you probably don't need a skem for. I've even learned some things along the way, like what a silence block was. Isn't it amazing to have your slime meetings right here and not have to listen to them? I didn't know a silence block existed. I didn't know this was a thing. You could turn off mob sounds in your island settings. Listen to how annoying this is. I would have this in the background of recording some videos. I wouldn't even be able to start the videos over here. I'd have to fly over to the other side of the island. But then all you have to do is just head to your settings and then you could turn it off. Oh my god, I wish I knew what this was before. My ears bled for years. The amount of pain and suffering this would have stopped would be immense. But I'm happy I know about it now. With the Portal Hub built and ready, it was time to actually upload and let the people know that I'm alive again, because up until this point, it had been a hot minute since I had uploaded. And might I say, the plan worked flawlessly. Not only did the video do extremely well, in fact, it was the best response I've had from a video in the first 24 hours ever. Much love, thank you guys. But everyone started flocking to my island in order to start using the Portal Hub, talk to me, or get cakes. Someone even called me out in the comments about trying to get social, which, might I say, you were right. But man, I put in the work for this Portal Hub. I deserve some of the cosmetic profit at least. I believe I spent around like 300 mil converting all the travel scrolls to portals, and some of the portals, such as this little guy over here, the Warp to the Forgotten Skull, are just super expensive for some reason. Actually, I believe that this one is expensive because the travel scroll isn't actually obtainable anymore. I dropped 100 mil just to get this stupid warp. So I started AFKing on my island every day. However, I pay my electric bill now, so I was not leaving my PC on overnight. I don't care how much social I'm missing out on. I did around 4,000 social XP on the first day alone, which meant I got around 171 different people visiting my island. Thank you all so much. But I knew the fall off would happen as the video traction went down, but hopefully it caused a few people to permanently use my island for cake/warps now. And it definitely did. I can name those people right now. This is unsustainable, but if I could continue to do 4K social XP per day, it would only take me 38 days AFKing, roughly 10 to 12 hours, to obtain social 25. And while that sounds like a lot, this is way better than just AFKing on someone else's island. And while I could have done this for 38 days straight, that seemed a little boring. And I wanted to spice this video up a bit. So I decided to implement a strategy I saw Deathstreaks use when he was going for social 25 so long ago. The plan is simple. During Derpy, which is coming up right after Christmas, all XP gets a 50% increase. And this applies to social XP. What Deathstreaks did is he bought whatever skin the fire sale currently was, listed it on H for like 500 coins, and took off right before it sold. causing a bunch of people to visit him trying to scam or lowball him on the skin. He repeated this process many times and farmed a ton of social XP. And yes, the derpy XP boost applies to social XP. I thought it would increase visitors if I streamed the whole process, so I was planning on giving it a try. Unfortunately, I was never actually able to put this into practice. By the time the fire sale came around for Christmas, I was already home for the holidays and unable to play for most of derpy. By the time I was back by my setup, I was fortunately able to get at least one day of M7 in. For those of you that don't know, the only XP I have left in the game is actually class average XP. Well, and one bestiary left, but it'll be max with playing M7. I also have 3 divines left from Hoppities, but nobody truly counts Hoppities XP. So instead, I kept AFKing on my island, streaming to have influxes of viewers visit and gradually getting closer and closer to that sweet, sweet social 25. And another thing checked off my list in completion for this game. So boys, I could have hit social 25 off stream, but because I just love you guys so much, I wanted to do it on stream. We're 200 XP away, which means don't visit me yet. Don't visit me yet. I did need the content. Don't visit me yet if you haven't. We need like 15 visits to hit social 25. We're 100, what is that, 72 XP off? When I give the word, everybody needs to flood to the island to do this all in one go. So everybody hold on, don't visit yet. But when I give the word, when enough people are in stream, everybody's gonna visit, we're gonna hit it right away. I'm probably gonna have to SB kick all to make room. Boys, but stop visiting! No! I wanted to do it all in one go. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I need 10 people that are ready to visit that have not visited me yet, like in the last couple days. I'm gonna count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boys, visit, visit, visit. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Come on, we're 2 away. 1 away. Social 25. Oh my gosh, after months of AFK, having people visit me. Hold on, I need a screenshot of that. I gotta tweet this one out. Let's go, boys! We did it! 8,800 hours! No, not all that was for social, but it makes it look better. Building a freaking portal hub to get people to visit me. Yeah! Pulling up with the gang. Ha ha ha! I love it. I love it. We got 13 people here. Let's go. So there you have it. The sweet, sweet, sweet social 25. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I'm so happy that this screen looks the way it does. It's all done. The only thing that would be better if it was chroma. For some reason, NEUPV isn't chroma. I don't know why. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I stream at twitch.tv/theogyadi. Make sure to check me out on there, please. And I will see you guys in the next one.